Alright, hello everybody. Fiat, Macker, Wendy, Sarah, how's it going? Just two more days till weekend. And today we finish the tournament for real. Like for real, for real. We took some nice picks on Sunday, but we still didn't take the scenery pick, so that we'll definitely start with that. There's our tourney. Let's jump in. Let me verify we have like 1.5 days left, right? So this was like just before midnight. So this was the first day, second day. We're on the third day. So on the midnight there'll be the fourth day. Pretty much a day and a half. Pretty much a day and a half. Oh, there's our beauty. I need to take my vitamins. You're right, Sarah. Thank you for the reminder. Going good. It's going good. Looking forward to taking some more pictures. So I found where I stashed the film. I went over my freaking vault because this was our problem, right? We actually still have three. Three is good, but I could have taken more pics. So I have two freaking film boxes in community hall of all places. I was going past it. I didn't even check. That's where I freaking stashed them. So we don't have to worry about running out of film. We can just pick those up. And I want to try get another wildlife picture because the car picture was fine, right? This is also nice, but it's a little bit too dark. I wish I could take it like in the evening. So we'll probably try this again. See if we can do a better one. Hopefully the weather will align, right? Like we can't really... If we get a blizzard during the day, we're probably screwed. I don't think it's possible. But we can at least try and hope the blizzard doesn't arrive, I guess. If it does, then we'll have to roll with this picture. But first of all, we're gonna go and do the scenery picture. So I'm thinking, how do we want to do this? I think we're going to sleep until evening. Let me go to like Locksword so that we're a little closer. I want to sleep till like evening, and if the weather's bad, we're going to trigger an aurora. I'd prefer not getting an aurora because of the wildlife picture. It's gonna screw us over a little bit. But yeah, let's see. I mean, maybe it's still fine. Also, we should probably repair this. I don't have enough stones. I'm not sure what we can do about that. Maybe instead of repairing it, I can just switch it, right? We have a... There's a better revolver, right? 100%. Look at this beauty. Time to use this one, I guess. Oh, you're having a kebab again? Of course you have. Of course you have. Today is not a good day. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope tomorrow will be better for you. Oh, finally played some Hollow Knight. Well, there you go. That's something to look forward to. Finally back to Hollow Knight. Just ate dinner. And now maybe time for TLD. You should try the tournament. I think there's a wolf. What? That's not a wolf. Dude, why are you scaring me like that? I just started playing. I need to ease into this. Knew there was something. Didn't expect the wolf to be that big. You realized you bought the wrong controller? Well, Wendy, you know what I'm gonna say. If you bought a controller, you bought a wrong controller. The right controller is a keyboard. That's what I'm gonna say. Controllers with batteries. Imagine running out of battery while fighting gradients. That sounds like a tragedy. I mean, I can get people playing something like Hollow Knight on a controller, I guess. I still don't understand them, but you know, it's like it's a 2D game and all that. Movement can be a little smoother, but I don't understand how people do something like TLD with like camera movement. That seems like craziness to me. Went to the stag nest, nice. There's an achievement for it, right? I think there is. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, PT plays with a controller, and he's like a really good player, right? So clearly it's possible. And there is one advantage on a controller, right? Because of the crab walk thing. Crab walking is actually way stronger on a controller, and movement is everything in TLD. So there's that, right? But like it's probably not intended for someone to move so much faster because they use like different input. So I'm not really like counting it, but in general, like movement of a camera in a 3D game, that's that's to me a mystery. Wait, do we have enough food? We clearly have enough drink. Well, we need to be prepared. Will do. All right, the coffee. I forgot about the coffee. Well, that's fine. Let's just sleep a little bit and then we decide about the rest. Let's do 4 hours and see what the weather's like then. Tashi, welcome in. By the definition, you're crazy. All the controller players here, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay. Where's the nearest stove? Let me think about this. I need a stove. Maybe there's one here? Like, not a stove, but a fireplace? It is Stalker, right? Ooh, that's... I mean, if it's dense fog, it's kind of crap. Um, for the picture. I was hoping for clear skies or cloudy. Clear or cloudy would be nice. Even light snow I could work with. Light fog is okay. I just hope it won't be dense fog. Dense fog is gonna be bad for the picture, like really bad. There's the house. I never searched this one. This one never spawns on Loper. I don't think this is the fireplace house. So that kind of sucks because I want to make the coffee. I want to make the coffee somewhere. And we cannot use an open fire. I don't want to use one burners. So I am very limited here. Very limited. Yeah, this is not really what I had in mind. I wonder if this house... Does it have anything nice here? No, it's just a bat. Just a regular bat. So where do I cook now? Let me cook. The game won't let me cook, can you believe that? I guess maybe we can head there slowly. Yeah, the game won't let me cook. Absolutely disgusting. I guess we're just going to cook on the one burner. It's gonna be slower, but what the hell. Actually, thinking of it, this is 9, right? So that's like 2.25 liters of water. Maybe we're going to take the toilet water from this house. Do have time for it, so why not? Let's cook some coffee. The final coffee we'll have, but it's gonna be useful for our second bear attempt, I guess. Also, I need to start collecting all the stones I see. Those will be very useful. Or welcome in. 100% cooked. 110. One and a half liter. That's good. That's like 6 coffees. Nothing like a toilet coffee, huh? Good stuff. Also, don't mind this. That's edible. That's definitely vegan. Ooh, more stones. You're already dreading Monday. Come on, it's not even a weekend yet. Oh, you have 2 doctor appointments. Oh no. I hope they won't be painful ones. And I hope you'll be in a good shape for Saturday, right? Because yeah, I was thinking what I'm gonna do after the tourney. Most likely on Saturday we'll be doing co-op with Sarah. It's about the time. We'll try a way out, because I've had it for a couple months, so it's time to play it. It looks like a short game, so maybe just that one day. Assuming we can get it working. I think it'll be as painful as yesterday. Oh. Well, that's good. That's good. Right. Hopefully only the non-painful stuff. Working full-time again. Oh, I see. So you didn't work full-time until now. Yeah, I get that. Like, man, January... But I survived January after a free December, right? So that was good.
Probably useful.
This is actually not safe. I'm gonna take it anyway. Gear, welcome in. Waterglass, welcome in. Yeah, photography stream. We still have to take the... We have a book or something? We don't. We still have to take the scenery picture. Then we officially have all 3. We're gonna do a dangerous one. We're going to the ravine. Bypass all those freaking death walls, hopefully. If not, I guess we'll have to submit what we got without the death wall picture. That would suck. That would kind of suck. Also, I don't really wanna bug out here. I'm gonna have to drop all of this. Well, there's actually not that much. We don't have that much left anymore. This is all we got, and I may as well open this. Why not? Biopsies. Heard it hurt like a mofo. Oh man. But it's over now. It's over now. Focus on that. The pain is in the past. I haven't worked full time since early. Also, it's been 2 months, so I basically had the same amount of free time as I did. It was just spread between 2 months. Yeah, I know how hard it is after so long, but well, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. For me, January was actually surprisingly smooth this year. Usually it's hard after such a long break, but I managed. I'm sure you'll manage somehow. The first few days are gonna be rough, but you'll get back into it. You had one 2 weeks ago as well. Oh man, everybody getting biopsies. Sounds painful. Did you see Octa doing pure outer misery? Yeah, I was lurking a bit some days back. Why are you asking? I think he's good. He had some good run going, right? But I mostly remember him spamming. Like that spam, I just can't do, man. I just can't deal with it. Like that's what I hate about outer, and that's why I never do outer. We'll do no bedroll nope, but the rules will be slightly modified. I don't mind, you know, a little bit of the early game spam, like just finding the matches or whatever. But the bedroll stuff is just ridiculous. Like I can't imagine wasting 6 hours on just getting the right RNG. It's just too painful. I don't know how people do that. All those restarts. Get biopsies done yesterday. Everybody's getting biopsies done. Was it the National Day of Biopsies or something? Day 26. Oh yeah, that's a good run. That's a good run. I know. I'm not like an outer expert, right? But I know that Pure Outer Misery is considered harder these days than Pure Outer Nogoa because reasons, I guess. I think Slit holds the record, right? I don't know how much it is, but it's yeah, it's a pretty tough one. Colonoscopy every 5 years. Man, is this what I have to look forward to? I got no biopsy done, no colonoscopy, but I guess it's gonna have to come at some point. 3 hours during hunting tournament. Yeah, oh my god. That was so unexpected. Don't even remind me. Like, it shouldn't have been 3 hours. But something was wrong with the RNG. Like, it should have been like 15 to 30 minutes, which is acceptable, right? If you're doing a challenge, 15-30 minutes fine. It was, yeah, man, I was close to giving up. That was ridiculous. Like, holy crap. Like, why did it take so long? It shouldn't have been anywhere near 3 hours. And I had to do it twice because we lost the run once. What a pain. Nogoa gets easier, Misery gets harder. Well, some things on Nogoa get harder, right? But yeah, for the most part. Once you get the broken body and everything is gonna be rough. But you do have more T's, right? That's like one advantage for sure. Like way more T's, way more natural resources. But it's not enough to offset stuff, yeah. 64 days, yeah. He definitely got past the broken body, but... Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more Misery, but I really hate rheumatic joints. Like, I just hate not being able to run. To me, it just takes a lot of fun out of the game. Like, holy crap. Maybe once we have more of a custom settings, I can just turn that crap off. Did you forget to schedule your appointment for International Biopsy Day? I forgot. I totally forgot. Maybe next year. Yeah, like, diseases. But, like, the older you get, the more sense it makes to do it, right? So, I think one day I will have to join the club, and I am not looking forward to the day. Who does that to themselves? Oh, Sarah, you're gonna hate that. You're gonna hate that no hope challenge we'll do later this year. It's gonna be like a harder nope, but I'm removing bedroll RNG, which is the one thing that I never liked about it. No bedroll RNG, because you can't have a bedroll. That's gonna be fun. I'm totally fine with the challenge, I just hate RNG spam, I cannot stand it, and it's what really destroys a lot of challenges in TLD for me. I absolutely just cannot do it. I can only do so much, and I just lose patience. When you just sit there for hours, think what are you doing with your life? Because you just restart the game over and over. You know, that's the part I cannot stand. Once you get it going, then it gets very interesting. It's very exciting to play these like high-stake challenges for sure, and a lot of fun to watch too. Like, yeah, that gets good, but the spam is just brutal. Like, I just don't have patience for that. You do the no hope challenge every day. You do no hope IRL. Do you have no bedroll as well, Sarah? That must be tough. So, ooh, it's already sunset. Crap, we should go. We should go. I've been here for too long. For longer than I should have been. I kind of forgot. We've been passing too much time because of this stupid one burner. Let's just get this coffee in us. Because we have like 1 hour or 2 hours before sunset. We are only going to like ravine. Not that far, so we should be able to make it. I don't want it to be dark, man. I don't want another dark screenshot. Let's do the scenery, and then we'll have all the screenshots, but I do want to attempt. We have one more day left, so I do want to attempt number two. Number two. Bear photo. Once you leave your apartment, you can't sleep until you return. I can't imagine that. Can't imagine how that feels. That's insane. Never heard anybody do that. I think Misery Afflictions comes from a seasoned player. Well, yeah, but like, you know, everybody finds something else annoying. Like, to me, not being able to sprint, I just don't enjoy difficulty increase that comes from removing game mechanics. That just strips the game, like, it strips what the game is, right? Like, you can always remove more, like, remove weapons, right? That's gonna make it harder. Why is nobody doing... Bomb with... No. I think it's Dance Fog. Don't be Dance Fog, you piece of crap, man. We can't afford that. Right? Like, people could do it without weapons, but that makes the game less fun. Everybody still crouches the ball. I would love to make a challenge without fires, but it's just not possible. Not like a proper long challenge, right? Because you're limited by toilets. I wish you could thaw unsafe water without fires. Then it would be very interesting. You could do like endless survival with no fires, and that'd be pretty cool. You can do a forgeless challenge these days, like a proper forgeless challenge without too much limitation, because you can get the hammer and an improvised knife and arrowheads from the trader. So you can get everything. You can craft a bow eventually, but you have to survive like 40 or 50 days with no bow. So it does make it harder. Like, maybe one day we'll try a run like that. I haven't felt enough motivation because it would mostly pay off like later on. But ooh, we're getting good weather. Let's go. This is good. Now we just need to get there in time. This guy is kind of in my way. I don't like it. Let me move. It's already sunset-ish. It's gonna be those nice pink colors very soon. Bomb with asthma. Yeah, a vegan asthmatic bomb. Yeah, no weapon run is just like... It's rough. It's rough. Crafting a bow and using it and progressing that way, it's like a very important part, especially in the higher difficulties. So just removing that to me is, you know, it's maybe for like some specific challenge, especially shorter run, but playing like the long term, I would simply not enjoy it. And you have to do that in keg stand, right? Like keg stand is an interesting challenge, but long term, no bow, pretty rough. Water bottles washing up beach coming? I don't think so. Maybe on Stalker and down, but it would be very rare. Like, they don't spawn as free items. In theory, you can probably find it in like a backpack or something, but on Loper you never find water in backpacks. For some weird reason, Loper just doesn't allow water in containers, right? Water's just too good for Interloper. You have to make your own water or use toilets. So, we're gonna take the picture from there, above the waterfall. That's gonna be our scenery picture. That's gonna be a pretty tricky one, which is why I'm choosing it, right? It's gonna be a little special. I don't think it'll be the best pick ever scenery-wise, but we'll catch the trestle from a side, right? How many of you have seen the trestle from the side? That's not every day, right? Because there's death walls everywhere. There's death walls to the left, to the right, and under us. Imagine the die and the run is invalid. Yeah, luckily I've seen other people die. I know it's valid, but we would not have a scenery entry, so that would still suck. I definitely don't want to die because we have other things planned. This is definitely scary, which is why I am doing this as the last picture, right? At least we have the other two. And I am a little late though. Like, it's already getting dark, man. Why are we always late? Like an hour late. I hate it. Well, we should have already been there. Ow. This is really a good time to take the picture. But we're still like a little bit away. So that kind of sucks. You're interloper. Yeah, you can only like stay inside. Little mine is basically required for that. Or it's gonna be hell. You can hit escape in of it's fine. Yeah, but you cannot save scum, right? It's in the rules. So I was actually thinking, sadly, my plan was to actually die here after I take the picture. I was trying to take a picture that normally you wouldn't be able to take. Like, go too low just before the death wall, and that's sort of a point of no return. Like, after that you can just fall down or save scum, and we cannot save scum, so that would kill us. But I cannot do that because I want to do another bear picture, so that is simply not an option. So normally you'd go down here, right, to Blick Inlet. Yeah, and the run, basically. Not allowed to die and submit, but other people have done that, right? Is that not allowed? Like, the moment you die, you can look at the pictures when you're dead. And that way you submit. Yeah, I've seen Helga do that. I thought it was okay. No, Helga got DQ'd for it. No, he's messing. He's messing, guys. He's messing. I'm not buying it. Look at this pink sky, man. Look at this flying. That's a pretty cool picture, huh? We are at the end of the world. Let's not fall down. Let's not fall down here. Damn, look at the sky, man. I want to take advantage of this. Let me take advantage. We're still a little bit far. I wanted the pink skies for my picture. But once again, we are just too slow. We're always too slow. Everywhere we go, I feel like. That's just our fate. Yeah, are you for real? I mean, we're not going to die here. I did practice the run. But it would suck for the people that did. But the plan was to die originally, actually. That was the original goal. How do I get up, man? We don't got time for this. Oh man, that scared me. Ah. I guess you can die. Yeah, I thought I was clarifying it before the start of tourney. That's why I planned it like that. You need to un-DQ Helga. So you were serious. I thought you were just joking, you know. Because yeah, I was pretty sure it was not a problem this whole time. And I did originally plan to do that. Because there are multiple ways to take the picture here, right? Like I wanted to drop down a little lower than would make sense. We wouldn't hit the death wall there, but we would not be able to get back. So I could technically quit. Yeah, it would be the same thing. Like we would quit and submit, I suppose. That would be an option. Okay, we're basically there. Luckily, the skies are still pretty nice. There's the ravine. Just circle it a bit more. Yeah, Helga just has the worst luck with disqualifications, right? How many turns did she get disqualified on? At least 2 or 3, right? Poor Helga. At least she gets undq'd from this one. Alright, let's see. Beautiful. Okay, we made it just in time, really. Look at the pink skies. There it is. Yeah, pretty solid. So yeah, that's how you get to Ravine from the other side. Isn't it nice? It's a pretty chill place. This way we won't be able to take a good picture of both the ravine and the sky, I think. We could try. Oh, you know what? It's not bad. Almost like Colosseum, yeah. You'd never play a tournament again if admins DQ'd you. Yeah, like, especially since it's meant to be more of a chill tourney, right? So it's not like a hardcore survival tourney or anything. It's more about participating, coming with some nice art. So if there's no like no malice in it, I guess it's fine. But yeah, I didn't create the tourney, so you know, that's just my. Good God, welcome in. Oh, there's a shorter way, maybe. Yeah, there's a bunch of places you can cross. Also, that rock over there, I wonder why it's there. You see that rock? That little rock. Also, this is pretty scary because under us is ice, so I hope I won't die here. I did sort of practice this, but look, see, if we hit that ice there, it would just splat. But we should teleport here, I think. Oh, that was too close. That was a bit too close. How's it going, Barb? Splat. Yeah, that was pretty close, right? I think that it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any collision, that big mountain. How'd you teleport? We fell out of bounds. If you fall out of bounds, it teleports you to the entrance. So we are back at the Mystery Lake entrance, and yeah, now we have probably over 1 day to try the bears again. The tree before the tunnel. Before the big tunnel that we cannot take tramway through. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out for when we like. I would like to take a picture like this on a long run as well. So a shorter path, yeah, it would pay learning it. Don't want to risk death walls on this round though, because we still have one more job to do. Yeah, this can be pretty useful in like speedruns. If it's like, you know, not a glitchless speedrun. People sometimes use it. People used to get to the top of Timber of Mountain entrance in PvE. You could do that in Wintermute back in the day, right? So in Wintermute, when you're in episode 3, there's no rope attached to PvE, from PvE to Timber of Mountain. So you have to somehow get there. There's multiple ways, but the easy way was... We actually did that during 4 Days of Night. Love how I use literally every bug and every boundary. Yeah, it's fun to push boundaries like that. That's what I enjoy doing. I'm having a good day, yeah. Just finishing the tourney. Very easy for people to blame you. Yeah, I get that. Like, don't take it as people blaming you. I know it's hard. I never organized a tourney, and I don't think I ever could. it can be pretty stressful. It can be a stressful affair. So I think you've done a great job, and this was your first tourney. So thank you for organizing it. It's always nice to see, right? The tournaments and like community challenges, they make the community a lot better. Was it maybe this tree somehow? This one is kind of hanging. Maybe it's possible to get up the rock there. So Kimmy got up without the rope. Yeah, Kimmy did it too. Yeah, I know Kimmy was messing around, like going out of bounds in Wintermute. That is pretty cool. We've done it too, but I actually had to consult Kimmy on one of the goats. I didn't know how to get through the dam because, you know, in Wintermute the dam looks different. It's actually closed. You cannot just like take the tunnel to go between upper and lower dam. But you have to take the door to the safe area, but you have to go through the window, and that is not easy. That is not easy. You have to like jump on a railing in a very specific way. What about a high five with 4 bears and a moose? I hope the moose will be there. I bet it won't be. I can't believe it was there the last time and we didn't see it. Like, holy crap. Last time was like such a shame because like the picture still turned out great, right? I mean, it was a good payoff, but fine. One of the bears didn't stand up. That's kind of RNG. There's very little we can do about it, sadly. So all we can do is try again. But it was too dark and it was kind of my fault. I could have timed it better. One thing was I forgot my meat. I lost like an hour there. And then I could have just taken the picture earlier when I saw it was getting too late. So that's why we're already going back ASAP. The sooner we can start this stuff, the better. And also, we didn't see the moose. Like, the whole reason I wanted to take the picture there was the freaking moose. And then I just ignored the moose anyway. Yeah, no falling allowed. No worries. Love the creativity. Never seen a car like that, the way I did it. Yeah, it's the stuff you can do with safe as customization. I'm finally gonna finish those videos. You can do really crazy stuff. Like, I'm glad with how the car turned out though, because I got the idea during the tournament. I've done some crazy stuff off stream, like recording for the videos, or for the safe house customization ones that I will share eventually. But the car was just, you know, something the tournament helped me think about it the right way to come up with something like that, because I had to think what would look good in a picture and would be like, you know, small scale enough, because when you do like a video, you kind of are not really limited by time. Like, it's just gonna take longer to release, but in a tournament, you're a little more constrained. Kimmy's playing Cairn. Yeah, I saw he was getting into that. I do wanna check that game out at some point too, but not in a rush. We have other stuff to do. But it looks like people are enjoying the game, and you know, there might be some overlap between people who like TLD and people who enjoy that. Like, people have recommended it to me before, like when it was still like in early access. I should check it out. So yeah, we'll see. At some point we'll get to it. There's just too many games to play. I think I hear a bear. I'm not getting scared again. Tried Karen, I didn't like it at all. Yeah, well, it's... Ah! No game is for everyone, right? I... I definitely want to give it a try, right? There's no guarantees. Maybe I won't like it either. Guess I'll have to see. It's always hard to tell because I try to jump in as blind as possible. I don't really want to know any specifics, you know, like just... I know the bare minimum. Like there's some climbing involved, I guess. That's literally all I know. And then it's a bigger surprise, right? When you pick up a game. And it exceeds your expectations. At least we don't have to rush now because we have a bit over a day before the end of the tournament, and we could still get an Aurora. I might even sleep in the mine for a couple hours. Try around midnight. We'll leave because the last time we almost we arrived at the first bear around sunrise, right? So now we will have like 6 more hours. In theory, even a blizzard would not be the end of the world, maybe, if it's timed well enough, but it'll be tough, because it'll be very difficult to leave the bears near me and not freeze to death if we get a blizzard. I'm not sure how we can pull that off. Most likely, if it's a day blizzard, we're just screwed, like, it's over. But, yeah, I'll try to think about it. Because right now we're just at mercy of RNG, weather RNG. Interesting concept, you didn't find it fun. Unwieldy is a good word for it. Yeah, just going to go and give her a try. Yeah, I'm not sure what to imagine under unwieldy. But one day I'll try and see if I feel the same. I'm glad the weather worked out, man. This was, again, like, we've been pretty lucky this run overall. We're taking the pictures, right? I mean, this was like the perfect weather. I'm actually surprised how well it turned out. You know, this was pretty much exactly what I was going for, scenery-wise. Like, this could have been just snowfall or even worse, right? I was ready to, like, sleep there or go back and turn on the Aurora from the trader, but I don't know, man. Control each limb. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh, I'm hearing an Aurora. Okay, that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Let's hope it's a short one. It's a pretty bad timing when I look at the time of the day. So this is mostly gonna run until sunrise, which means it'll be very difficult to start herding the bears before sunrise, which means we'll be slow. So I can make it to Molly's farmstead, which is the closest interior near the bear. We'll sleep on the bed there or something. Let's just walk there, and then we'll figure out the rest. But this sucks, man. Yeah, there goes the luck, right? Something's gotta give. We've had pretty good weather luck. So anyway, in the worst case, we do have this, right? It's a good pick. It's a good pick. It's just a little dark. That's my main problem with it. We also didn't include the moose, but like it's still a pretty solid submission. I just wish it was lighter. Yeah, you know, whenever a game has unique controls, though. Oh, what the hell? What was that? That was a very long lag. That was a little surprising there. Also, wait, I think, well, I forgot to heal. Is the pic blurry? I don't think it is, right? I can't really tell. It's hard to say, but to me it looks fine. To me it looks pretty much how it should look at a distance. Because I've been carrying painkillers for this reason. I thought maybe just like motion blur, pain could make the pic blurrier. You know, a little bug. But maybe it doesn't. So in the end, it doesn't matter. Not taking any risks here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My favorite wolf post refresh. I hate this guy. Such a nasty wolf. We're at 55 stones. I'm getting pretty heavy, but I feel like I need more. Like the last time, the stones actually came pretty handy. For a while I thought I might not need them. I changed pretty quickly. I'll take as many as I can. But also we're gonna start getting encumbered now. I probably shouldn't go too overboard. Sucks about this Aurora. I think Auroras are always at least 5 hours, right? And that's, it would be lucky if it was like a 5-hour Aurora. So yeah, this is gonna be like basically until sunrise. After sunrise it doesn't matter because there can be Aurora animals. It's just poor timing. Let's not forget meat this time around. Also, can I drop something? There has to be something, right? We are a little bit heavier than I would like to be. Honestly, I'm not gonna need as many matches in this run anymore, so I can drop this, drop tinder, drop one stick. This is all unnecessary weight. All these stems. I wish I could use them somehow. I genuinely have no way of using all those stems at this point. Genuinely have no way. Oh man, I didn't clear the sprain risk. I was trying to look at chat. Silly streamer mistake, but it's fine. We can just heal the we can use the bandages or maybe even keep the sprain. Like we need to get to the farm and then slip it off. So nice having a new house and not knowing how to unlock and lock doors. Even the locks feel different. That is new. The call is for what? Yeah, we'll mostly be able to drop it, yeah. We can probably drop more coal. Like, it's still good for... it's efficient duration-wise, right, as fuel. Like, 0.3 kilos and it burns for 1 hour. It's not gonna get better than that, even without warmth. So it's still amazing fuel. It's very convenient. I don't have to pick up sticks. Even if I make a fire inside somewhere. But we cannot really do it anywhere. Well, we can... I can still make... Yeah, let's make one fire here. Just, I have one more coffee to make. Literally just one, and we have the time for it now. That extra coffee could help later. So let's make a fire inside. There's 2 of them. We're nowhere near encumbered. We should be fine. Let's just scare them off. Steam run to the farmhouse. I was thinking about it, but we would be exhausted after using stims. Right now we have time to spare because we need to wait for the aura anyway. And by stimming and sleeping a little longer, we might actually be worse off than just walking there. But it's hard to say. It's gonna work out about the same. Loopy really liked Cairn. Waiting for her to try the actual game. What do you mean the actual game? Like, she tried it in early access or something, right? Like, I remember we were discussing the game like last year, right? There was way more early access. It's the first time we heard about it. Yeah, the demo. Makes sense. Not making sense today. I sort of understood you anyway. In your long run, you finally finished 4 territories and you have a cougar app. Nice. Well done. So here they... Oh, I actually... more stims. More stims, more problems. But this is what I was looking for, right? That's where I stashed my stupid film and I couldn't find it after. Water's fine. Actually, we can drop water. We can just drop some of the water. We have too much. But let me quickly cook this one. We have literally 1 coffee left. Let's just use it. Yeah, we have color film still. I was checking the vault, right? I couldn't find any, and I was like, no, I left it somewhere. So I was like speeding through the bots, and then I realized it's here. So I knew we would find film here. That's why I spent all of them, right? Because we have plenty of film now, and I can't believe I missed it on Sunday. Like, I was going past this place, I didn't even check inside. It was here all along, but whatever. We got it now. It's not a big deal. Let's make sure these just stay here, so we don't bug out. I can just save, just in case. Yeah, we still have too much stuff. Holy crap, even the potato. I'm not gonna wait for that, we don't have time. I'm just making this coffee. I guess we can make the tea. I don't think we're gonna need it. Whatever, it's extra calories, and it doesn't cost us anything at this point. And yeah, we'll be able to drop some coal if we're desperate. I'm not gonna need the whetstone at this point, for sure. And even the knife, right? I don't actually need the knife or the hacksaw. So that's extra weight we can easily lose now. I make it easier walking all the way there. You've been awake for too long, no bedroll. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. Okay. There we go. None of this is useful. I'm not gonna be cooking that potato either. Let's leave it here. I can take this stuff though. This is like food I can eat, right? Worst case, we'll just drop it. And I'll drop the teas as well. We're not gonna be doing those, even though they are light. But yeah, we're already getting pretty heavy. I guess I can drink another soda already. And off we go. Let's see, attempt number 2 with the bears. I wish I could get an aura picture like that, but it's just not possible, I think. The problem is that bears despawn when you reload the game, right? So that's one way of making the bears stand again for the picture when you like get next to them. If you like save and reload the game, they will stand up again, but they will also sort of despawn. I think it's because you bring them too far from their spawn point. They just return back to their cave when you reload. Kind of sucks. Because if that wasn't happening, we could do this like, you know, we could take multiple pictures even. I could just eat. We cannot start a fire and burn, but I could maybe eat and get food poisoning or dysentery. Well, we don't have dirty water, but I do have like an old chocolate bar. So that would be an option, but I might still try it if the picture doesn't work out too well, but I'm almost certain they are going to despawn. But at that point we have nothing to lose, right? Yeah, I think we're better off without stems. Like, we'll get extra 3 to 4 hours of energy now that we otherwise wouldn't have if we use the stem. And we can still sleep. We're gonna sleep one by an hour, I think, because like the sooner we can move the better, but the aura is gonna be on for at least 2 or 3 more hours if we're lucky. And if we're unlucky, it's gonna be until sunrise, so we can sleep maybe 5-6 hours even. But yeah, it's gonna be fun trying this again. Oh god, these wolves are close. Unless it's not Timbies. Then again, or Timbies are pushovers once you have flashlights. Is he? Oh, right, he can smell me. I forgot. We may have to deal with that. How heavy am I? Okay, we're fine. Even if he spots me. He's almost certainly going to smell me. Maybe he's gonna get scared of the light for me. Free scare? Looks like it. They're kind of stuck there. Oh no, this guy got free. Save me. Save me, light. Okay, there we go. That takes care of it. Do I dare to sip some tea? Alright, we are here. Let's just not walk into the aura bear. He could still be around. And we do smell, so he's likely to come after us, but flashlights do stop aura bears. At least from charging. That's all we really need. We are already here anyway. I guess I'll take the stick just in case. But I really don't expect to be starting fires anywhere. Okay, this will be our place to sleep for the night. Let's do 2 hours for sure. I don't think the aura will end that soon. And now 1 hour until the aura is over. But yeah, it's gonna be until sunrise pretty much, sadly. Kind of sucky. So yeah, we're on the final day basically. This was just before midnight, so this is day 4. Come on lights, stop. Give me an extra hour, please. It's gonna be very tight because yeah, this aura kind of messed it up for us. 1 more hour. After this, we're probably not even gonna sleep. Damn, it's still an aurora, man. That's just so sad. That's so unfortunate. Because we still have to stay inside. But it's like less than an hour until sunrise, so I really don't feel like sleeping. I'll make some bandages. We are a little low on, in case we get some sprains. It's very unfortunate. Anything else to pass time on? I don't think so. I guess we can look over our pictures, right? So we have like multiple. I think the rules say you're supposed to delete the rest. So which one is the best? Obviously we cannot really delete this one. That's our only entry for wildlife. Which is better of this one? I like the second one more. Right. The angle's a little better. Like it shows the back part of the car better. I wish I took it from a little closer. Jump scare bear. There's so many wildlife pics that are like really cool that you can take, right? I like that idea Wendy had with the shooting. Ooh, is it ending? Let's go. Shooting a bunny with a flare gun. Because technically you're not hurting him, right? Bunnies cannot die when you hit them with flare gun. That'll be kind of a unique pick. So I'm hoping the bear is in his cave. Let's find him. It is sunrise, yeah, the lights are out, which means there should not be any aura animals. Quickly find this guy. We have a long way to go, and it's also just +1. Imagine, if we go cold, we're fine. We have so many stims. Even if we somehow got hypothermia, we could still manage for the next day. You literally cannot die when you have stims. Unless you just like don't use them, right? That's the tricky part with stims. Using them at the right time. But like dying of cold is basically impossible because you will always be able to do that in time. Please tell me you don't sleep yet, Mr. Bear, because this is gonna be a problem, right? We cannot really wake up the bear. How would I even wake him up? Nothing's gonna work because we could get mauled, like, you know, just... Oh yeah, that would be problematic though, because then he wouldn't stand up again. I cannot actually do that. I'm afraid he's still sleeping. Wake up, dude! Time to go! He's not there? I don't even see him. Mister? He's not at home, is he? Let me light a lantern. I'm guessing this is already out. Yeah. So we got cloudy weather. I'm glad it's not snowing. He's not here. Where the hell is he? Hopefully he's not just gonna spawn. They do that weird stuff sometimes. But this is a bad start, right? So we're already late because of the aurora. And now we can't even find the freaking bear. Mr. Bear, please. I mean, the best case would be if he was near the farmstead or something anyway, because then we could start walking him from farther. It would actually save us some time. So I'm gonna take the risk and just go towards farmstead and hope he's there. Because if he's not, I don't even know where the hell he could be. Like, I don't know all the possible spots he could wander. I don't see him here. I don't think he ever goes past the bridge, to be honest. So I'm banking on him being here somewhere. Oh, come on, man. Where are you? Hey, I've heard him. That's wolves. I don't really see him near the farm. That's a car. Yeah, I don't think it's the... I think it's just like, it's a pile of junk or whatever. I remember the last time I shot a bear here and he was bleeding out. It was like FTS tourney. He was right there by the by the piece of junk, but he was bleeding out and running away. He's not hanging around by the farm. This is pretty unfortunate. Because like, I have no idea where to find him right now. Should probably sprint around. We really don't have time to waste here. Like, we need that first bear ASAP. Where the hell is he? Could he have just not spawned? Is that even possible? That would be pretty unfortunate. From over by the Tails bunker. No, that was a different bear, yeah. There used to be a guaranteed bear. They actually moved him here. Right, so he used to have a cave near the bunker. That's why he was there very often. It's possible he still goes there. Oh, yeah, he's there. So he does still go there, but he is actually... This is his cave, right? It used to be he was there. And there was another bear here sometimes, but it was like RNG bear. Now, this bear is guaranteed. That bear over there is not a bear anymore. You can have a wolf in a cave there, which is pretty interesting. I think it's the only wolf in an open cave. Let's just grab this guy ASAP. Oh, the wolf possibly. Oh, he's pretty far. That's like pretty bad placement. Because now we have to walk him. You know what? Maybe it works. Maybe we can go this way. We can make it work somehow. I guess. We're gonna bring him over through this side. Ooh. This would be a nice pick too at sunrise, but sadly we're out of time. Like, we have to do it by midnight, right? So if it's dark, we're already kind of late. I do have my smell. I think it's going the wrong way because he still smelled me there. So we refresh the scent, and now he comes here. And now the long walk, like once again. So I'm thinking, what's the fastest way? Like, The problem is this area is super hilly, right? Through 3 strikes, not really. But I need to avoid the hills, so I kind of need to cross the bridge there with him. Yeah, like, we're going sort of towards 3 strikes, right? But 3 strikes will be a slight detour, and we have, like, not much time to spare. Like, we have to take the picture by sunset, so it's a lot of walking. But one advantage we have, I'm fine giving up on the moose, right? Like, it's gonna be an improvement over this picture, even if there's no moose. And there's there's no guarantee we have the moose still. It's been, like, 2 days, so he may have despawned. It's a shame. I was thinking about taking another picture right after Sunday, right? When I saw it was too dark. Even though it's nice as a picture, I knew we could do better. And I kind of mismanaged my time there. Like, I literally just slept. What I should have done is take the damn color film from Community Hall and do it again, because it was night, right? So we should have used the previous night, and everything would have been better. And then we could take the scenery picture at the very end. But yeah, I basically wasted the day. But here you can see really like how much time it is, right? 4 days. Like, I had a day to waste, really. If I managed my time better, I could easily do this even 2 times in the worst case. Like 2 times after the first time, so like 3 times overall. These wolves are gonna be a bit of a problem, but hopefully the bear will protect us. Oh god, okay, this is scary, hold on. Okay, he's still running. Oh, can you not see the bear? Finally. This is so nice though, like I do want to mess around with this stuff on long runs too, and take even more cool pictures like this. I can't wait to get a long run going at some point. I'd love to start a long run, man. Yeah, I think we have to go through the bridge, so it's a little messy here. It's a little messy, but I don't think we can really avoid 3 strikes. It's too hilly. The hill is too steep in the other direction. So we either follow the river or we go through 3 strikes. Come on. Neither is great. Now, welcome in. Yeah, I love how there's like a million wolves here too. What's the coffee count? 11. That might not even last us the whole day, I don't know. What was that? Okay, bunnies are getting murdered. ATV, indeed. We actually have all our picks, but I'm trying to improve my wildlife pick, because sadly it's a bit too dark. So we got our final pick, the scenery pick today, the first hour. Yeah, it's exclamation mark challenge, thank you, Fiat. Also, this guy might stop eating at some point, so... he's being a little annoying here. Let's be careful. Because I want to go straight through here, it's the shortest path. But the wolf, yeah, that's why we have the revolver out. Yeah, it's been a pretty unique tourney. I think it was a cool idea. I do like these creative sort of challenges. Rarely get to do them. Are you coming, Mr. Bear? But this guy, when he stops eating, he's probably gonna spot us. Unless the bear... Okay, we might be fine. Damn, that must have been a big bunny, huh? Okay, there we go. No more problems. It's time for another morning coffee. Can that wolf actually smell me from there? Didn't look like it, but we do have 2 bars of smell. But it's good to know how far he can smell me from, because the bears are definitely gonna be able to smell it from basically the same distance. I don't think there's any difference, right? Scent is scent. For all predators is the same. So it's more forgiving than I thought, even with Big Cat Killer. Okay, now this is a little tricky, right? Like deciding where to go. We want to go towards 3 strikes, I think. It's gonna be kind of painful to get up otherwise. No, I mean it doesn't matter. No, we can be on the river, more or less. Let's give it a try. I don't know. I think it's a bit of a risk. Like this is one of those areas that nobody knows well, right? Like this part, this part here, near 3 strikes. It's like where you get lost in PV. Because there's nothing here. But I kind of like it, you know, and that's what I love about PV. Like, you got plenty of like buildings, you know, in the middle, civilized area. But these outskirts, they actually feel like, you know, you're far away from the town. Mountain Town, for example, does not really give the same feeling to me. It is a smaller map though. I think that's the reason. I hope Perseverance Mills will be kind of like PV. But I have a feeling it'll be a smallish map. There might be a wolf there. Now what? We should scout ahead. I don't know if I can even go through here exactly. Like this is the rocky area right there. Those rocks, I know they drop quite far down, and I don't want to get stuck there with the bear. This is kind of a trap, this area. We should just be able to follow here though, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We just take this path. It's been very steady. Life's good and you can't complain. Nice, nice. Glad to hear that. I had a surprisingly chill January. Usually January is like the worst month of the year for me. And work is starting to pile up in February, so let's see. I can survive a tough February though, right? It's the shortest month of the year, but there better not be much work late March and early April, because I need my piece for episode 5. Hey, we're already like 20% through time-wise. We're still in the first bear. This bear is the toughest though, right? Like once we get to the second bear, we're more or less halfway through, almost. I would say like 40-45%. Especially if we don't need to go to the moose once we get the 4th bear. So it's not that bad. Yeah, I played episode 1 to 4 twice in preparation because they, you know, they rescheduled it. And I tried to do it early in case it's a surprise. And we'll do it again in March. I have something I want to do. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, right? So last time we did our replay, we were doing shenanigans that we were talking about earlier. We were going out of bounds. I was in Timber of Mountain, I summited with Astrid in episode 3 and all that. But I was thinking, what if we bring the Plane Crash survivors to summit in Timber of Mountain? I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So we'll have to try it. I'm not sure you can leave the survivor alone, can you? We'll have to try it. Because it could be a lot of fun. Octi with raid, welcome in. Thank you so much. How did Palm go? Are you alive? Blaze, Septic, Northern, welcome in. We are trying to set up the picture again. Yeah, we're walking bears again because my last picture was too dark, right? Like, look at this. It's not a bad picture, but it's dark. It's dark. So I'm trying to do this before sunset. we have the final day left, and I found extra film. We have like, we have 12, right? I have 6 in the camera and 6 pairs, so we definitely have enough film. I just left it in community hall and didn't check. Yeah, Granny got a little confused, but hopefully Grandma will be more ready to take the picture. She knows what's coming this time, right? Yeah, I'm not sure we can get the moose, right? Like, obviously I will try if we have the time, but the weather has not worked out so far, and it could still get worse. If we get a blizzard, it's probably over. Uh, I'm not sure what we're gonna do if we get a blizzard, so let's just hope it's not gonna be. But it is PV. The chance is real, even on Stalker, that we're gonna get a blizzard today. So let's see. But if I can get 4 bears, we might take the picture. You know, at least like a backup picture. Nah, it's not gonna make sense if they don't stand up though. Now, which way is better? I think this way. This is like, I'll never go this way ever. Not in this direction. From 3 strikes, sure. But this way, this is like more towards 3 strikes. I just want to be able to walk up. So let's see. And yeah, we took this scenery picture, so we got it like past death walls in the ravine, right? So if you've never seen a ravine from the side, this is it. The weather happened to work out. Very nice pictures. I have to pick one of those 3. So I'm pretty happy with how the scenery one turned out. It might be still the least impressive of the 3, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good entry. Going to a wolf struggle and or a wolf struggle. Oof. First bear called Kieran, yeah, so that's still a decent run going, yeah. We were talking about this POM business at the start of today's stream, like getting a run set up, it's just an insane grind. I just can't do it. That takes dedication. I would love to actually play the run, you know, but I cannot do that bedroll spam and all that. It's oh man, just seeing you do that, it's rough. Makes you want to die even less, right? Just to stay alive, so I don't have to go back to that. Nice, and you got a cougar down. Clip of the previous bear walking? For sure, yeah. Clips are always whitelisted, so feel free. I don't think you need a permit for clips ever. Is this a granny? I'm not sure which one is grandma. I think the last one was the grandma. It's the birch forest one, right? This was the sister. This was the sister. Oh no, this was the uncle. Yeah, sister was the second one. This was the distant uncle, right? He looks far away from the rest of the family. This was the uncle. Now we're gonna grab our sister. Yeah, so this is the path I thought it would be. Now the question is if this is actually any good. I want to kind of go on the river here and try to... I want to push towards the wall ASAP. The sooner we can do that, the better. But that would be going the wrong way, right? That's toward 3 strikes. So I'm gonna try and go this way, see if it's viable. If not, we'll have to go around. Yeah, so yeah, Fiat made a nice nice clip of the previous one. Last random afflictions in one day. Which are the ones you are missing? Haunted Minds, and Sour Stomach, yeah. Yeah, getting Frigid Bones early sucks. Like, Frigid Bones makes things even worse early, and especially on Outer, I guess. Because you also warm up slower. I guess the temperature doesn't even... Like, it still sucks, but you're cold either way for quite a while, probably. Yeah, Grandma better be prepared this time. Yeah, see, this is really steep. I don't want to go this way, I think. That's not good. We're gonna keep going this way. Come on, Mr. Bear. Thank you for the follow. They were following me. Twitch unfollows people sometimes. So yeah, maybe you follow. Like, You've been around before, right? A bunch of times. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, I bet I'm missing some people as well on the follow list. I don't know what Twitch is doing. Yeah, once you get the clothing, it's a lot more manageable. Clothing is everything on pretty much every challenge. All right, have a good one. Have a good one. Thank you again for the raid and season. Welcome in. Never seen me with a gun before. Yeah, we rarely play Stalker, right? But this is a Stalker challenge. You actually cannot hurt anything, so I'm being careful to not like shoot anything that. But we have it against wolves, because sometimes wolves might not notice the bears if they're like over the hill. And that would be very bad for us. And yeah, we could have finished this tournament on Sunday. Like, I could have taken the scenery pick in like half an hour on Sunday, right? I could have gone half an hour longer. But I really wanted to try this again. I think we can do better. I'm not sure if this will be the lucky day though, because even if we don't get a blizzard, it's already kind of late. I got an aurora, so I had to start this at sunrise, right? Ideal case scenario, you would start this around midnight, right? Chasing the first bear. And around this spot would be, maybe it would be like sunrise now, right? And it's almost noon, so we're like very late, and I'm worried I will not be able to get them all before sunset, and then it's just not gonna be a better pick, I think. They could still like all four of them could stand up, right? And maybe it'll be like marginally better, at least for that. But I just really don't like how dark it is. Like, that's the one thing that I kind of, yeah, like it's awesome, but a little bit too dark. Okay, I think this is the last last path we took as well. We went from the other side. This might have been even better than the previous path. I don't know. Oh, okay, it's not snowing. For a second I thought I saw a snowflake. In the air, I mean. Plenty of snowflakes on the ground. Didn't want to walk aura bears. I wish I could. I wish I could. But there's just not enough time. Not if you want 4. You could probably do 3 with a good placement, right? If we skip this guy and get like a long aurora, we could probably do 3 of them. Yeah, we could almost definitely do 3. Like 4, I don't know, maybe even 4 is possible, but it would have to be, yeah, you'd have to get very lucky. If you get like a early aurora, you have like 10 hours or 9.5 or something. And if you take the picture right where the last bear is, then maybe, just maybe, it's possible. And maybe it would have been better to get 3 bars of smell instead of 2. So I could maybe sort of walk a little farther. And that way I would be able to... Oh no, man, it's starting to snow. Yeah, if this is a blizzard, we're probably screwed, right? I don't think we can do anything. If it's a blizzard, there's just no... Like, this bear won't despawn, but the other ones, they won't be there and once we arrive there. Please don't be a blizzard, man. That would be very unfortunate. Yeah, it's a very patient task, but you know, it's something we usually don't do. So it's a nice change. I don't even mind doing it a second time, but this snow is not making me happy. Like, yeah, I knew it would be a possibility. We got lucky the first time around. And, you know, if it wasn't a tournament, it would be no problem. Like, on a long run, yeah, you just have to be even more patient. You try again the next day. But this is the final day because of the 4-day restriction. So if it's not today, then we're just gonna submit the pig we got. I wish I could make this go faster, but yeah, I cannot. Like, we can get to the second bear before the blizzard starts anyway, but 2 bears is nothing. And yeah, like, PV blizzard, it's gonna be basically until sunset. It's not gonna be like a 2-hour blizzard. That never happens in PV. I think PV blizzards go up to 12 hours even, so it could be like almost midnight by the time it ends. But the last time I think we got snowfall too, and it turned out to be just snow. Maybe we'll get lucky again. Gotta keep hoping. Come on, Mr. Bear, don't turn around. I think the bear can feel a blizzard coming. He's trying to go home. Wish there was a way to tell if it's a blizzard. I don't think there ever really is. Maybe in some specific regions you can sort of predict based on how quickly the snowfall changes. Like in Blackrock you can tell pretty quickly, but it's not gonna help you. Because it's gonna be a full blizzard within 30 seconds. Sometimes. Also, there's always a chance we somehow miss a bear here. Like, just walk past him. I'm hoping the smell will catch him, but can't be too sure. So freaking steep. I get a sprain even. Now, crouching and crampons is like really good for sprains. Like the chance of getting a sprain, especially when not encumbered, is extremely small. I like to do that on like very steep hills, and I almost never get a sprain. But it's not a zero, right? It can still happen. That's what bandages are for, though. Please, man, don't be a blizzard. As long as it's not heavy snowfall, we have nothing to worry about. Like, oh my god, okay, I gotta be careful there. He might not protect me if I go over the hill at the same time as the wolf. So we'll probably take a few shots here. We still have 33 bullets. I think we're fine. Yeah, as long as it's light snow, we have nothing to worry about, really. And I think it depends on how long it lasts. Like, if it's light snow for like 3 hours, then it changes. Most likely we're okay. Okay, now we climb faster and we take a shot. Oh god. That's actually really good. Leave us alone. Still gonna take a shot here. Yeah, there's another one. That's why we took the shot. It's stalker wolves after all. Another coffee, maybe. This was probably the scariest hill. I remember it from the last time we did. So, gotta be really careful climbing up a hill while crouching, because the bear actually is sort of catching up. And it always looks like he's so scary close. There's gonna be one smaller one there. This is where having Big Cat Killer really pays off, I guess. Oh, there's a second bear. No! No, why are you sleeping? Sister! Sister, it's noon! Damn, I think sister works a night shift. Oh, he woke up! Yes! Sister, good sister. I wonder if the smell woke her up. stoning, I don't think it works. I would definitely try it, but I tried waking up bears before. Now this is one thing I should probably science a little better. I never know how to wake them up. The most reliable way would be fire hardened arrows with a bow. Like if you hit him, oh my god, sister. Sister. What the hell are you doing, sister? I think he might be waking up due to... Yeah, there we go. The gunshot is waking him up, but it's not very useful because he's just gonna go back to sleep. Also, this might be a blizzard, so it's not even gonna matter. Please. Dude. I don't have enough bullets for this, but if it's a blizzard, it's not really gonna matter. I'm gonna try and use stones to keep her awake, maybe. I'm not sure if this is gonna help. Let's see. But if this is a blizzard, it doesn't matter. Like, it's starting to look pretty bad. In the end, it's not even gonna matter. Maybe we'll do some bear science. Because I don't know, we have a cave here, right? It's a bear cave. We could spend the blizzard with bears. Or something. I mean, why not? I don't mind waiting till sunrise if we can and doing it that way, but it wouldn't be a valid picture, right? We cannot submit that. So it'll just be like for fun. We'd submit the dark one. Looks like when the blizzard will hit will be too far already. It looks like it worked though. Like, she's awake. I wonder if the stone helped. It doesn't look like she's falling asleep. I swear to God, if she goes to sleep when we are about to take the picture... Now, that would actually be a really cool picture. Imagine if you could get all 4 bears to sleep. Like in one spot. They would kind of look like dead bears. It wouldn't actually be a good picture, but it would be pretty cool, you know, like in general to do. Right, prediction. Yeah, let's see how the weather turns out. We should do another, but if it's a blizzard, it's kind of gonna be pointless, right? And that gives too much advantage to doubters. So let's see if it's not a blizzard, and if it is, we can try and somehow wait through it while not losing the bears. That would be interesting in its own. Sleep. That's very dangerous when bears are near you, right? Even if you like climb on a ledge, like we already got mauled once like that, so we can't exactly sleep. Lost the bear. No, they're there. They should follow unless she falls asleep. Wait in a car. Maybe it is. Well, it's gonna be a little cold, but I mean it is Stalker. In a car we might be fine. Yeah, a car could work. The problem is they would wander off, but we could like enter and exit. Yeah, if we can make it to the car, it might be better than a cave even. That's probably the way to go. Let's see if we can get a 3rd bear in the meantime. Cappy, welcome in. Yeah, as long as they don't fall asleep, they should not fall behind, because we do smell and the wind is blowing in their direction. Sand is affected by wind quite a bit, so they should easily be able to smell me in this wind. But yeah, I'm getting blizzard feelings from this. And it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be till midnight. So it's gonna be lots of sitting around in a car, and we also may as well submit the picture while doing that. And it would be like, I don't know, I'm a little worried about losing a bear there, right? We could pass time a little bit, but definitely not like an hour, because the bear's gonna wander off. It's still possible we'll lose a bear if we wait in a car, right? Like, it's gonna be very difficult to manage it, because I can't exit very easily without them being too close. If they're too close, they're gonna charge me, and it's gonna ruin the picture. because they won't be able to charge again without, like, they'll just charge without standing up. And if they're too far, they're just gonna despawn. So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, a car is probably still our best bet. Again, this uphill business and into the headwind. Look how close the uncle's getting. We don't want him to notice us just yet. A surprise. Lining up so you can see them. Yeah, it'll be very difficult in a blizzard, and especially overnight, right? Like, we'll have to spend there a long time. And I think the blizzard might be starting now. I think it's getting a little wider. So it's not looking too great. It's starting to look quite blizzardy. And also it feels like the wind's picking up, which would indeed imply a blizzard. And it's still a long way to the car. We could actually, well, no, we can't really do Hunter's Blind, right? It'll be too cold, especially at night. We can't survive in the blind. Also, the car kind of sucks because we're gonna miss the third bear here. Yeah, I think it's a blizzard. Like, if you look in the distance, it's getting very white. I think it's slowly starting, but I'm really hoping I'm wrong here. Sometimes it's hard to tell, like, heavy snow is pretty white as well. I'm just hoping it's not getting any whiter. If it's not getting any whiter, we can still have some hope. It'll just be heavy snow. Once we find all 4 bears, I don't even mind the blizzard too much. Like, can still work in a picture. As long as they all stand up. Now, let's find... Who was the third one? The cousin. Yeah, this is where the cousin lives. Cousin likes to get lost a lot. Actually, no, we found sister. Now, the last time we went all the way here with just 1 bear. Yeah, this is only where we found sister. She was like on the other side of her roaming range. We're actually really far away from the point of disagreement bear still. And yeah, we got 4 or 5 hours. Like, we can make it till sunset if this isn't a blizzard, of course. If it is, that's definitely over. But the heavy snowfall is holding for now, so who knows? If it's gonna be a blizzard, it's probably gonna change pretty soon, so we'll know. At least it's gonna align nicely with the car being near us. Because there's actually no other cars, right? There's just a point of disagreement, nothing else really that we could use that has no loading screen but also has a warmth bonus. I suppose we could use the Mountaineer's Hut, or like Mountaineer's Hut, the Timberwolf entrance hut. But it would also be very tricky to not have bears wander off there. Like, super tricky. Because you could stay by the fire, right? But they would spot you pretty easily. So it'd be kind of weird avoiding them. Also, this guy's getting way too close. Edwin is really destroying me here. I need to tap crouch a bit more so we can walk faster. Otherwise, it's just gonna charge. Okay, that's better. That's where I like them. Let's have some crackers real quick. Getting a little hungry. Maybe another coffee. Oh, wolf is ahead of us. We have to turn ASAP because these wolves, they could be pretty nasty. Oh man, I think it might be snowfall with some luck, but we still only have a couple hours left when it comes to setting this up. So we're still racing at the time of the day. Okay, where is the second bear? He's behind, right? Don't want to lose them. Yeah, but here you can see exactly why we cannot do this with Aurora bears. Like 3, maybe, because we could skip the Signal Hill one. We'll be able to do it within this time. We would already have 3 bears if it was like better aligned. But 4 is difficult. A quick pistol shot, just in case there's wolfies. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can even do it, even if we don't get a blizzard. Like, the time of the day looks pretty bad. We got like 3 hours for the final 2 bears. These guys are... Ooh, he's close. These guys are closer than... I mean, farther than I thought. The point of disagreement bear and the... Flying crash bear. Last time it felt shorter because we found him like here. Right, we had to go all the way here with 1 bear and only then go the second bear. But yeah, it's at this point... And we're definitely getting the 3rd bear before sunset, but the 4th one is still... It's still quite a walk, and it's really gonna depend where we're gonna run into him, I think. Like, if we have to look for him, that might be all the difference in the world. That's all assuming this isn't gonna turn into a blizzard right about now. Still looking scary. Are you guys coming? Man, I swear that aura probably cost us anyway. I mean, last time we started it a little earlier because we didn't have an aurora, but I was pretty late for the first bear. We were like 1 hour before sunrise, maybe 2, 1.5, something like that. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, wolf joined the party. The wolves cannot be here though. How did he even... Where the hell did he come from? Oh, there's 2 wolves coming. Oh my god. What is going on? Ruak, thank you so much for that resub. How's it going? 15 months. Dude, the wind is so strong. We're just like catching random wolves with our scent now. There's 2 wolves behind us as well. What is going on? Come on, guys. Come on, we're running out of time. You guys are real slow, you know that? I wonder if they are somewhat affected by wind or something. Like, we do walk slower, but it doesn't matter, right? Because we have to wait for the bears regardless. And the 95 strain streak. So close to 100. Yeah, I don't know. The last time we were just in time for the fourth bear, but we started an hour earlier, so I am worried it's just not gonna work out. Also, this is starting to look kind of scary weather-wise. Please don't tell me it's the blizzard. Please, man. Have mercy. Have mercy, game. Gold Smoker, welcome in. Well, did you just walk into? Aggro 2 bears? Oh, well, just you wait. Have a seat. Have a seat. It's gonna get more interesting. We're going for 4. We did it, we already did it on Sunday, but it's too dark of a picture, right? So we're trying to take a picture with 4 bears again. Hopefully before sunset, but it's not going too well. Yeah, they actually don't know I'm here. We do stink, so they sort of just follow me that way. Only one can be aggroed at a time, indeed. But they are not aggroed. They're investigating the scent, and I just keep moving because they are slow. But I am worried about the sunset, man. We have like 3 hours, literally 3 hours. And if it's still gonna snow, it's gonna be even worse, right? Like even the sunset is gonna be a little dark. Good. Clear weather now, I would not complain. Where's the third bear? Don't see him yet. Seen some crazy ideas from people for the other pictures, but 4 bears really takes the cake. Yeah, I'm trying to go for the craziest pics ever. We took a picture of a car for the man-made submission. Literally customized the car with exploits. And it turned out really nice. Where's the second bear? Come on. And we goaded out of bounds and past death walls for the ravine picture. Yeah, the car was really nice. Haven't seen the finished product. We're gonna go over the pictures once we are done with these bears. Now, gotta move. I am honestly worried we won't make it again. Like it just barely doesn't work out, you know. It's not enough time. If we didn't get that aura, it would be fine. It would be like noon now, you know. It will have so much time. I planned well ahead, but the aura just killed it. And now we're in trouble again. And there's the third bear at least. So we have that. Are we getting fog? We would hear the crows if that was the case. I'm worried this could be a blizzard actually. Dude, don't be a blizzard, come on. Don't be like that. Like the weather is looking kind of weird. It might be the time of the day, but it feels whiter than it did so far. You guys come in. We're kind of awkwardly placed here now. I want them... hold on, let me reset them. I want them all to home towards here now. Come on, guys. Okay. because we need to get past this third bear. They're all going to investigate that spot over there while I get past Mr. Cousin here. I kind of want to stay here so that they are sort of unified. But no, you know what? Screw it. We have to go. We have to go. We don't have the luxury of doing that. Sadly, we have to move. So these guys travel in a line as straight as possible. This is kind of okay. Still at least an hour and a half away from the last bear, so it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight, but let's hope we can make it. Maybe it's time for a prediction. Like, this might not turn into a blizzard, right? So this is a good time to set up the prediction again. It's gonna be the same one as the last time. Let's see if the bears stand up for the photo or not. So feel free to vote. Maybe win some channel points. Come on guys, it's almost night. And you guys know how Grandma is. She's too sleepy past sunset. I think that's why Grandma didn't stand up, you know? We can't be blaming poor Grandma for that. It was too late for her. So hurry up this time around, that we can see her stand up. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, it was definitely past her bedtime. So if we hurry up, we have like 2 hours until it's just too dark. It can be slightly past sunset, right? Like, you can still see past sunset for like an hour. But, you know, I hope it stops snowing, because if it snows, it's gonna be dark anyway. Light, fog would be okay, clear. Cloud is actually really dark, right? Aurora would also be fine, actually, believe it or not. Honestly, an aurora picture would look perfect. I'm a little worried about these guys spotting me too easily if we use aurora. Or if we get aurora, because animal detection range increases instantly. Even if it's not aura bears, the moment aura starts and you can hear it, they have double detection range, they have 25% damage reduction and all that. Even if they're not like full-on aura animals, right? They're already more dangerous. And they could spot me. Like, this guy could spot me if it was, you know, an aurora maybe. It might be a bit too close. And for that we should probably account to bear conga line. I'm glad they're still following, being pretty obedient this time around. Oh, there's wolves here. Careful now. Gotta make sure. No wolfies. Come on guys, the fourth bear. The grandma bear is not much farther. We can do it. I really hope I didn't lose a bear here, but I doubt it. Like, we are smelly enough. Let's see. Number 3. Sister. It's the slow sister again. Did she fall asleep, man? Imagine if she did. We're so screwed. I believe. I think she's behind, right? Okay. You believe. Thank you for believing. I believe too. As long as we don't get a blizzard, I think we can still do it. Of course, they might not all stand up. That is just random. from what I can tell. Like it depends how quickly they spot you, but it's just kind of janky. The detection thing. I think they changed something, maybe for performance reasons at some point. Yeah, I don't think. Sadly, we probably won't be able to do moose. Like we can. It's already safe to say the moose is too far. I would love to get the moose as well. It's such a shame we didn't include him the first time around, but it's gonna be too dark. So we'll find the fourth bear and we have to take the picture because I want the picture to be in the light. That's the we have to take trade-offs. If this was a long run, I would totally go for like the perfection, right? Even if it took me like 30 days, whatever. Infinite attempts, but for the tournament we sadly cannot do that. We will try this again at some point. I know they're crazy pictures on long runs. I really can't wait to play a long run again at some point. But it's gonna be a while until we get a camera, because we're gonna start on the old patch as usual, as we like to do, to get all the forbidden items, all the revolvers, a flashlight on Loper, red underwear, climbing socks, yeah, good stuff. I like collecting that illegal stuff. Those bears are brave, they keep following despite you shooting a gun. Yeah, they actually cannot hear it, they're kind of silly. Like, they can hear it, but they are not afraid of it. They can get afraid, I don't know if they don't get afraid of guns, right? Even when they see you. But they actually get afraid of bows. If you near miss a bow, and they don't know you're near, they are always scared, I believe. Even Aurora bears is actually a pretty interesting way to scare an Aurora bear. But kind of an inefficient one. You believe too with 0 points. Yeah, all the believers cannot wager anything. So it's pretty good odds for the remaining believers. Okay, now we have to really find the bear. And we have a bit more time, because I am willing to wait another hour to see if we maybe get a weather change. If we get a blizzard once we find the fourth bear, it doesn't even matter, right? At that point, it's irrelevant. Like, they're not gonna disappear instantly. At least I hope. I mean, does anybody know for sure? Like, I know a bear does not disappear instantly in a blizzard, right? But what if they're too far from their home? Maybe it behaves differently. Maybe they just despawn instantly. That would suck, man. Right? But, like, I mean, it's not like we have a choice. Uh-oh. It's not like we can control weather. It happens, it happens. It's gonna be painful. I would get scared, yeah. I definitely would. But these bears are fearless. Even a noisemaker doesn't scare them. That's actually the weirdest thing, and it feels really, like, weird, right? A weird mechanic. So a noisemaker always scares a bear. If it's charging you, or if it can see you. At least I think if it can just see you and not charging you, it still gets scared. But if it cannot see you, we tried that earlier on this run, right? In Blackrock. It acts the same as a stone or a gun. Let's not run into a bear here, though. But they cannot actually see the noisemaker. Happens. So, yeah, oh, there he is. Okay, cool. We got all the bears. That is good. Now, where the hell do we take the picture? This is gonna get a little interesting, too. But we have them all. Even this would sort of work. Is the weather changing? I don't think so. We may have to be taking it very soon anyway. Just need to align them. Like, I don't have the luxury of moving them to the moose. We have like not even an hour left of good light. But I do need them aligned better so that they have a higher chance of standing up. But we're gonna do it very soon. So fingers crossed. Where's the last one? Hello? Are we missing a bear? Come on. Okay. Where did he go? Dude, come back. Grandma! Grandma cannot hear us. Grandma, we're here. Grandma, please. Okay, let's try on the ice. Grandma decided. Yeah, it's sunset time, so we really don't have much time to spare. We could try throwing stones or something instead. I'm not sure if that's better. Okay, this is pretty good. I think we're gonna go for it. They're pretty close to each other. Let's reset the smell. Maybe it'll help. Oh, come on. Why do you have to be so silly? Yeah, take two came in just at the right time, Carrie. Okay, this is it. Let's wait for them to maybe realign a little bit. We have to be taking it here. Yay! Yay! The one in the back is a little harder to see. Perfect timing. That's an improvement. Let's just not shoot the bear. We have to dance into safety. Where are we gonna go? Cliff. Beautiful. So, Sarah,
$1 million.
This is a $1 million picture. I should have probably gone to the birch forest, but we could use a tree maybe. I mean, we can do a victory dance. Where are we gonna dance? We're dancing with Grandma. She still got it, man. Grandma still got it. Let's be careful with the trees here. They could mess up his pathing.
Yes!
Thank you for.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
Thank you for
come
those. For those bits. Okay. And thank you, Sarah, for causing the predictions. So guys, get good, because I said so. Welcome in. Thank you for those bits. That was epic indeed. Can't believe I'm going to win both pictures. Now it's a subjective. It's a subjective tourney, right? I think we've done really good with all three categories, but I also wouldn't be surprised if there was some unwritten rule between judges, you know, that you can only win one category. So let's see. Maybe they'll want to spread it out. I will not mind that at all. I achieved what I wanted with this run, you know. We could even try again. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna stand up. This is a really good. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get mold here. Not sure if we can even get them together again. They're kind of spread out now. We can try. Thank you for those clips. Yeah, this is gonna look nice. Let's look at the picture real quick. So this was the original one, right? I like the spacing more. The spacing we had to improvise here, but I mean we can see them. I'm really, yeah, this is great. This is, if he was like here, would be perfect. If he was there, it would be beautiful. Where did the other two go? We could, oh, there's a third one. We could try real quick another, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna stand up. Where did the last one go, man? Grandma is gone again. Okay, that guy could charge us. Damn it, we lost one bear. You guys stay here. It's gonna be too dark for another picture, but I'm pretty sure they're just gonna... They would maul us anyway, right? Like, they already stood up. Yeah, god damn it, Grandma. Where did you go? I think it's... Maybe it's the uncle. Oh, no, okay. That's Grandma. That's good old grandma. Where are you going, grandma? We don't have time for this anymore. Yeah, looks like they're dancing. We can go over the pictures now. I think we're done here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look at this though. Ooh, man. If only we wait a little longer and got like a better angle. Let's check the moose, right? I want to know if we had the moose. In theory, you could have probably made it to the moose. When I'm looking at this weather, we actually had like an hour to spare. We could have probably made it to the moose, but I don't regret this. Because last time we tried to push and the picture was too dark, and I just would never... I would never live it down if it happened again, right? So let's just check. And yeah, these are our pictures. So I think we're gonna go with the second car, right? That's the finished product for people who haven't seen it yet. Very happy with that one too. This is our wildlife picture. Beautiful. Just a beautiful family picture. And yeah, I'm not sure which of these three is the nicest, but yeah. Arriving from the side, avoiding all the death walls. Love that the weather worked out for this one. It looks real nice. Maybe the log on the left is not as great there. I think this third one might be the best, right? This one is maybe a bit too high, so you don't really see the whole Ravine Bridge. This one has got a bit of a log here, which is not necessarily bad. Maybe the first one is the best. I don't know, which of the three would you say? Is anybody following us? Which of the... Oh, we're getting an aurora. Are you hearing it? Man, we got lucky. Let me quickly check the moose. Then we're going to go over the pictures again. We are actually getting another aurora. Welcome in, Sil. Which car? Car, I'm thinking second. I mean, I'm open to feedback, right? After all, it's gonna be judged by people, so let's hear it from the people as well, even if you guys are not judges. Still, you know, some second, third opinions. I think the angle is better on the second one, but yeah, we'll go over it in no time. Just wanna make it to the moose spawn before the aurora starts fully. So, as I was saying, right, you can hear the aurora, so the animals are already affected. Even though they're not full aurora animals. So actually, this is as close as you can get to an aurora moose. He's gonna spot us from farther away, and he has damage reduction. If you're relying on headshot, neckshot killing a moose, it might not work if there's an aurora starting. That's something that's worth remembering. Oh, we still have the moose, man. What a shame. What a shame we didn't get him in the picture. What a shame. The moose was still here this whole time. Alright, let's do the victory walk to community hall maybe. Moose was still here. Yeah, we got all 4 bears. We tried the bear photo again. This is the final day. We have literally like 3 hours until the 4-day timer is gone. So I'm so glad we didn't get a blizzard. It was snowing all day and it's PV. I was like, man, this is gonna be a blizzard. We didn't get a blizzard either of those 2 days, which is quite lucky. Even on Stalker, right? I know the blizzard rate is much lower. Like, the jump from Stalker to Loper is actually pretty high with blizzards. I think it's like almost double blizzards. Or like 50% more, something like that. But yeah, like, it still happens a lot in PvE. Yeah, I'm really happy with the second photo. Like, it's not perfect, but it's really good, right? Like, for a time-limited tournament, I think we can be very satisfied. Okay, time to go over the... Oh yeah, see, this is crazy. We have Big Cat Killer, so normally this would be like, okay, maybe he would spot me. With Big Cat Killer, no chance he would spot me there without Aurora. So you can see right here, wildlife detection range doubled, already affecting animals even before full Aurora. Probably carry the revolver out. Since flashlights will not affect this wildlife still. Yeah, I can't believe it worked out this way. I did not have high hopes. Because a lot of stuff needs to come together, right? Just the bears standing up is RNG, and the weather RNG, and also the timing, like it was pretty close. Alright, we're here, community hall. So, time to think about which pictures we submit. Quickly just scroll over the stats, right? I love our stats as well. There's a text red one. Wolf skill 0 is important because we actually, wildlife revolver hits 1. Actually hit a wolf at the start of this run. And luckily we ran out, so it never bled out. So there's that. Hold on. We are supposed to delete the pictures. All but 3, right? I think that's a part of the rules. But I may want to keep all of them, so I'm just gonna like back up the save file so I don't really lose the pictures. I'll keep them. I want to keep the run. I have no reason to delete it. So I'll just do a quick backup and we can delete them for the purpose of the tourney. Right, so no contest here, right, for the wildlife. This was our first attempt. Pretty good, pretty good. I had a lot of fun doing this, but I think we improved, right? This is great. This is great. It only could have been better if this bear was here, but yeah, I mean, I'll take it. They're all standing up. It's just so beautiful, so beautiful. So this one is gonna go. We're discarding this one, and now let's go to the car, right? So we got this one. It's less of an angle. I like that in the second one you can see the back more, and also you can see that we were too slow with the flashlight here. It's kind of it's already dead. But this one covers it, and you can see the back better. So I think this is a better picture of the two. I think we're gonna go with this one, unless somebody objects. And yeah, bridge picture. So you think first bridge pick? It's like a boy band formation. Second card pick is good. Yeah, we're gonna go with the second one here. So this one gets deleted and the aura came on. Look at that. And now for the bridge pictures. So we got this bridge picture. Yeah, this one is pretty good. This one is pretty good. We can see a lot of the ravine. Like the sky. The proportions are good. This I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like you can see you're standing at the waterfall, I suppose. So yeah, that could be the one. Then we got the second one. This is probably my least favorite. It's like we take too much of the sky and not enough of the ravine. So I don't know about that. And this one is also great. This one is also great. We have like most of the ravine. That's probably either first or the third one, right? I am deleting the second one. So any opinions? Any other opinions? Are we gonna go with the first one? I wish I could show them side by side. I really love both of them. I'm glad with how these turned out, because I thought it would be like the least good picture, and I guess it's still least impressive, right, compared to the other two, because those were so much effort. But I do like it. Everything second, so it's a draw now. It's a draw. I need a deciding. I need a deciding vote, I guess. Like in case of a draw, I don't know, man. I cannot actually decide. I originally liked this one more, but I'm not so sure now. Like that first one is really good too. Yeah, it's centered better, right? And the look is not necessarily a downside. Like that was my original idea, like when I was looking at this, right? Like, this kind of sucks, but does it? It's not that bad. Yeah, danger in that bridge. The centering is good. So I guess Sarah votes the first one too. I guess we're gonna go with the first one. Yeah, they're hard to like. That's why I wanted to back up the save, right, and keep all the pictures because they're nice. I mean, I don't think we're gonna continue this run, but I really kept all my tourney saves. I might even have the backpacker rally still. I need to check. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one, right? We are deleting this one, making it official. So these are our submissions. I guess I need to submit something on the TLD challenge website as well. But yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Let me see. Do I have the? I even have the backpacker rally. I do tend to keep the saves, pretty old ones. DLC drop 2. That is even before I streamed. That's the only other Stalker I played since Refreshed, when the gun variants came out. TV Strat Final, there it is, yeah. This is how we started. Who remembers that? Maybe Sarah. Maybe Fiat too, I don't know. Who was here for this one? Oh, okay, we never enabled Cougar here. One year, 10 months. Yeah, that was over 2 years, right? When was it? How long have I been streaming for? I don't know. Oh yeah, we're almost dead here. We slept, we delivered, yeah. Yeah, so we crafted a bow and 15 arrows in under 5 days. Because we found cured saplings. Oh, that was a fun one, yeah. That was the first tourney I did. That was the first tourney I did. And how I started streaming was most before for, before most people's time, I guess. But yeah, I guess today it's a shorter stream. I just wanted to finish the tournament. I don't have much else to do, so I think we'll raid out. Let's see who's on. All right, let's raid because I said so. She popped in here earlier, so let's say hello. She's probably just starting, so good timing. Thank you everyone for being here, for sharing this beautiful picture with me. Thank you for the bits, because I said so. Carrie, Rack, thank you for that resub, and Octi, thank you for the raid. Sarah, Fiat, Carrie, Test Person, Yinzers, still everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you on Saturday, and most likely we'll be playing co-op with Sarah. We'll do a way out. So that's gonna be fun. So a bit of a break from TLD, and yeah, I hope to see you there. 2 p.m. Saturday. Schmooches.